Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing here, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's complete to Vele. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds a man, and Troutman has it. And they can't jump to him. Until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Here's a give up the middle. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Bison, 60.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Jackson looking to throw right away. He finds Aguilar. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, report.
They go play fake with Jackson. Buying some time right. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's to Andrews out right. And they get this down to the 28.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Play fake, Jackson. Cut near the goal line. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. Your 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take.
Touchdown, Baltimore! So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. It's the same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Flush down out to his left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Looking for a target. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Nix from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Huh.
Another try following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
DC, right?
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's Henry on the counter. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Play action, here's Jackson. Headed out right. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Nix off the play action. Pass is cut at the 9. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that will set up 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shut up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Aguilar with the grab. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative, the last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Taken in by Likely. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. This finds Likely. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Man in motion here. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Here's Henry on the option. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Play action now with Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos with a little more work to do to win it here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. Brought in by Valen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Now to throw. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
That finds Vele complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
At the 60, at the 60.
To throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's a catch. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minute. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Wallace with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Escapes out to the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens make the interception on the final play of regulation. They've got some serious momentum now as we head to overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, go.
First throw of overtime now. And he has the pick, but no, he can't hold on. Would have given him a chance to win it in OT. But nope, just 2nd down now.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. They've got a man in motion. Nix with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
They'll throw again. Nix stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and long for Nix. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got it at the 6. It's a Denver touchdown. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Wallace with a return here. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Lamar back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Blitz coming, Lamar. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Jackson now on third. Bateman hauls it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Now Jackson on third down. Brought in close to the 8. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. Jackson yet again, buying some time right. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry.